Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the jump from year one to year two. We're going to be covering the jump of certain players in the NFL. Before we get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at the New England Patriots, they had a big off season. When you look at them making coaching changes, them making changes overall on offense, defense, making trades to back up quarterbacks, they've done a lot of things. When you look at Drake Maye, the Patriots have made a conceited effort this offseason to build around Maye. He had a highly impressive first season, and he had a bad offensive line, if we're just being honest. He had minimal firepower around him as far as weapons, and now the Patriots have hired Mike Vrabel, and you're looking at exactly what they're looking for in this hire. He's going to get this franchise back to where it's respectable. He's going to have the guys playing and playing at a high level where it's very competitive, regardless if they're winning Super Bowls or not. When you look at Vrabel, he builds stability. He brings a coaching staff that not only can be dependable, but does their job. He holds people accountable, and he makes winners out of ordinary players. When you're thinking about the ownership style of what Vrabel makes people accountable for, he makes you own your play on the field. He makes you own your film study. He makes you own the things that you do on the football field. So that's practice, that's in the games, and that's off season as well. So when you think of them adding Stephon Diggs, when you think of them adding Matt Collins, Morgan Moses, and also adding Garrett Bradbury, and then you think about them adding the blindside protector Will Campbell, when you think about them also doing Trayvon Henderson, it's a number of things that they've done and added those things from free agency to the draft, and you look at the haul that they got in the offseason. So I think the biggest step for this is Drake Maye not only taking this team from 1 or 2 wins that Drake Maye is going to help them to, but I see Drake Maye adding at least 6 or 7 wins to this team because you have professionals, you have veterans in the locker room, guys that have been there. Having Stephon Diggs, if he's healthy, he's going to be your number one target, and he's going to demand the ball. He's going to, even when it's not open, look what he did with Josh Allen. Look what he did for in Minnesota. Look what he did in his limited time in Houston. It's a number of veterans that expect to get the ball, that can produce when they get the ball in their hands. That's going to open up and make the flower blossom for Drake Maye. So when I'm looking at the Patriots, I don't expect them to have a losing season again. I don't expect for them to be at the bottom of the AFC East either. Even if they finish in third, even if they finish in second, they're going to be a competitive team because of Mike Vrabel and what he demands from them. They have the core. They have the talent. They've addressed the defensive line and the defensive line. They went and spent money in free agency. They overpaid for guys, and now you're going to see exactly what they put on paper. As you can see from the offseason workouts, they're playing as a team, they're coming together as a team, and they're starting to focus as a team. So I'm picking the New England Patriots and Drake Maye to have a much better season. I think he's going to take steps, leaps, and bounds, and I think he's going to progress and be somebody that you could look for possibly within the next 2 or 3 years as an MVP of the NFL. So all you Patriots fans, get in the comment section below. NFL fans as well, definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you in the next episode.